And welcome back, everybody, to Week 8, Part 2. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Fine. If I'm wrong on the week number, by the way, I'm just going to edit a robotic voice that's like, Week 10, every time I say Week 8. Okay,
I'm pretty sure it's Week 7.
No, Week 7 was last time. Oh, shit.
I don't know.
I don't know. Now you got me doubting myself. I'm just going to say Week... That's all I'll do. Next part, I'll be like, welcome back to week...
But...
and then I'm just going to put, like, me saying the number whenever I open my mouth. And if it is 7, I'm going to look stupid, because I'm going to be like... 7. Alright, so... we are actually going to cut back to Maru. Or Ty. I think I want to do them back-to-back. Ty. And Teal. Ty, you just realized she just killed the guard, took his assault rifle, and left. What do you do?
I immediately just sprint towards the hangar, because that's the only place that she's probably going to go.
Which one? Oh yeah, this has 2. Like the old Republic ships, one on either side.
Has Teal caught back up with Ty by this time, or...?
Yeah, actually, you see Teal coming from one of the hangar bays.
Teal, I need you to go back to the hangar. Watch for Jessica. She already killed the guard. She's probably going for a ship. You take that one, I'm going to take the other one.
Teal, you get an alert.
Yes, sir. As he turns around and heads that way.
Yeah, Teal, you're getting an alert on your device.
He'll turn it off once he recognizes it.
All right, cool.
But doesn't say anything.
Doesn't react. So Ty, you send him to one hangar and you go to the other.
Yep.
And as you come into the hangar, you see a couple chicken walkers, 4 speeder bikes, a few land transports, some automated turret systems stacked up nice and neatly. This is the ground vehicle garage. The motor pool. So the ships have all been reallocated to the other side by Skurb.
Damn it, Skurb. I'm going to start running and try to contact Teal.
Yeah, Teal, you get into the hangar and the shuttle's like...
Teal just kind of stands in the doorway watching the hangar go, and when he starts getting the chime, opens up the comm. Yes, sir?
She's at your hangar. She's going for a ship.
She's not here, sir.
What do you mean?
And then all of a sudden, Ty, through your comms, hears the scream and roar of all of the hangar staff going, who the fuck was that? They didn't have clearance? Sound the alarm!
I'm gonna keep sprinting towards the hangar. I know it's fucking useless at this point.
Yeah, you get towards the hangar, and immediately you see 4 TIE pilots climbing the ladders into their craft, and 2 TIE interceptor pilots doing the same. Do you want to intercept and take one of their places? Or do you, Teal?
Teal will sprint to shove into one of the TIE interceptors.
Alright, so you hit the pilot, he's like, what the fuck? And he, like, tumbles down. Now, you know you don't have the spacesuit necessary for the different types of gravitational forces that affect a TIE fighter. So you will be flying at a setback, but you probably have something for that. But, yeah,
actually,
you climb...
No, I don't have good piloting.
Aha! So you get into the TIE interceptor.
So I can wing it for a little while.
Yeah, you get into the TIE interceptor, and actually I need to shut my window. Hang on one sec, because it's getting chilly.
Chilly. Ooh.
Sorry, ice cold wind hit me, and I'm like, nope. All right, so he's like, and it gets knocked down, and you climb into the ship, and you see the helmet there, but you have nothing to plug it into. So it's not really going to help you.
I don't think my suit... Actually, is it? Seal?
Is it a vac suit?
No, I don't have the sealed mod on it.
Haha, alright.
Alright, well, I know it's... I mean, their suits aren't full vac suits, but they have the space suit capabilities if you get spaced. Hopefully I don't get spaced. Teal will power up the TIE Interceptor. And he's going to get himself in line to launch. And he's going to delay his launch briefly.
Alright, hang on one moment.
like-
Ty,
Yeah.
what are you doing at the same time that he's going for it?
He's going for that interceptor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find whoever is gonna go first and try to intercept them and take over.
Oh, you mean like which ship is the first to leave?
Yeah, because I want to get out there as fast
You
as
know the
possible.
protocol is probably the ship closest to the exit, so it'll be one of the TIE fighters.
That's fine.
So
Oh,
you run
that's my plans.
you run all
Well, I
the
mean,
way you run all the way across towards the ladder, and then you see that one of the TIE interceptors drop down as you're running across and go and then get into position to launch but stalls. And the other TIE interceptor's kind of rolling up behind him, and there's an Imperial pilot running behind the TIE interceptor screaming his head off. Teal, what do you do?
I'm not going to delay like too much, like
Right.
5 seconds, 6 seconds, something like that. Enough that it will delay the entire launch process to where everyone's going to be another dozen seconds behind, basically, and then start out of the shuttle bay after the shuttle.
Alright, yeah, so no problem. The ships line up right behind you, and right when they're in line, you just you launch out. Nothing that makes them think otherwise. But you do see that the weapons systems on the Star Destroyer are starting to come online. And Ty, you are right behind Teal. You're the second one out.
Okay, I'm gonna try to just punch it and get past him.
So you're not going to talk to the ship?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Because
Bridge.
they're getting ready to shoot that shuttle.
Bridge. Do we have ion cannons on this?
No, sir.
I need you to fire ahead of the shuttle. Don't destroy it. We need to disable it.
Sir?
Disable it, and I'm gonna just start focusing on flying.
So he turns over to Skurb and he goes, Ty said to disable it. And Skurb thinks for a moment and says, oh, I think he means use flak cannons. And turns back towards the console. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, not precise hits, flak cannons. And as you're trying to... Now, Teal, you do see his TIE fighters blaring full speed to try to pass yours. Are you going to let him do so?
Now,
Or
is
are you
he
gonna...
in the other interceptor or a fighter?
He's in a
Fighter.
fighter. You could
Oh,
easily outrun him.
Gunning it. I'm gunning
Yeah.
it. I'm
So you
going
cannot
to-
catch him, Ty. He's just like,
That's fine.
"Ow."
I'm trying to go for the shuttle. So
And all's you hear inside the ship, now that you don't have the ear protection, is this loud of the TIE's engines behind you. That hum that is just screaming in your head. So you guys are going to take 2 setback. 1 for the uncomfortable forces of gravity. 2 for the fact that you can't hear anything. Except for communications.
okay.
All right. So
And then
I
Yeah.
need Maru to do me a favor. I need you to roll me a green and 2 yellow versus 1 purple and a setback.
Okie dokie then.
Or 2 purple, sorry. 2 purple and a setback. 1 green, 2 yellow, 2 purple, and a setback. And I think I'm going to use this
Oh,
to
okay.
upgrade the difficulty on it.
Okay.
You didn't upgrade the difficulty, did you?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Did you click the white part before rolling? Like, upgrade, click a blank space on the sheet, and then roll?
Maybe not.
Because remember, with JavaScript, you have to click out of the letterbox before it goes, oh yeah, that's a 1.
Okay. So upgrade
just-
1, and then now click the button for rolling.
Right. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Haha!
That's right. So, this, damn you, because the success is the flak cannons don't hit the shuttle.
Oh, thank God.
They're hitting around the shuttle, and I think the advantage is that she knows they're not trying to hit her, but she has to turn with the explosions unless she just wants to fly through them. So they're actually containing her to an area around the ship.
Am I seeing explosions happen above me?
No, you actually...
Fireworks are
Oh, yeah, because you're looking up at the ship. You're looking up at the ship, and you just see... Pop, 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 pop,
What the
and you
fuck
see
are
this.
they doing?
You see the streaks of the engines from the ion engines. The TIE fighters are going so fast, they're breaking the sound barrier really quickly. So all of the streams from them breaking the sound barrier, it's like pow, 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 pow. Right. And you just hear the this hum of the TIE fighters in the distance. This'll help your case, Maru. Let's go to you.
Son of a bitch.
And she's like, your friends prove your point. Be ready, my son. I wish you luck. And she squeezes your hand lovingly.
What's my point?
My point is
your point.
Imperial friends.
Oh, we're
They
not
prepared to
Imperials.
attack us. I'm sure you're not. She glances at the uniform again and says, the symbols on your armor say otherwise. Listen, you don't have to defend yourself to me. You need to convince the others. They will vote. I will carry out whatever their decision is. Welcome home, son. She gives you a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and then her and Sasha leave. Oh, and I'll have a plate of that wonderful crumble you smell brought up to you.
Thank you. So I guess I'm stuck in this room?
Yes. Well, this hut.
Okay.
There's more rooms. You're in the bedroom. You can go to the other rooms of the hut, but you cannot leave the hut.
Okay.
Do you follow your mom to the exit? You know, like a polite person? Like, this is kind of like an apartment. You know, you can go to the main door with them, and... So you go to show them out. They cross the bridge in front of you without talking. Yeah. They're not even talking to you. They just cross the bridge. They get to the other side, they look at you, and they pull the pins, and the bridge goes... and falls away. And then she kind of has a sorrowful look in her eye, shakes her head, and Sasha goes, you can't help him for who he's become, as they walk away.
I just, like, growl under my breath. Fuck you, Sasha. And,
She says, rubbing her neck, looking right at you. No.
I go back into the hut, and I kind of look around. And, the first thing my mind goes to is, what can I use as a weapon? And immediately I'm just like, no, damn it. Because that's what it's everything I've been trained to do.
The comm badge on your uniform goes, bzzzt.
I look in shock and I'm like, they left the comms? And I run over to it.
Well, it's interesting because it's a badge, you know, it's a pip that the officers would wear on their uniform. Like, where's the officer's comm device? They just talk. No one in Star Wars ever sees them go, all right, Vader, you there? Yes, okay, Vader. They just can communicate, right? And it's because of the comm badge. One of the buttons is your communications device. And they don't know that.
And I push it and I go, oh my god, hello?
You hear, Maru, is that you? I can't believe what Ty did to you. I'm coming to save you, buddy. I broke out. They're trying to kill me.
Jessica?
Yes.
Where? What?
When I heard that Ty launched you out of the escape pod, I ran to you as fast as I could. I stole a shuttle. I'm coming to you.
No. But you were supposed to be in the shuttle. I thought you were trying to escape.
No, Ty brought me out of the hospital area and took me to our apartment.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm coming to get you, buddy. I know you're in trouble. I'll be right there.
No, don't bring that here, please.
Why don't you roll something to convince her? It could be anything. You could threaten her.
Okay,
'Cause remember, she has no rank.
I mean, Maru wouldn't try threatening her, though, because he still thinks they're friends.
Okay. But what are you going to say? Like, don't you... I mean, you could be friends with her, but you realize that if she brings that down there, you are guilty as fuck. And you're going to be exiled from your home planet. So, do you think that would make you threaten her?
I don't have... Wait, coercion is threat, right?
Yeah, coercion.
Yeah. Hey,
My
by
coercion
chance,
is
Maru,
freaking...
what's your brawn?
My brawn is 6.
Oh, see, that's smart for a Wookiee. Continue. Azel's brawn is 3.
My charm would be better than my threading.
Whatever you want to roll,
just a
whatever's
big
better.
Snuggle bear.
Okay.
Anyways, over the cons, I'm like,
I'll
okay,
give you a boost if you talk to her that way. That I would give you a boost die because she's needing that right now. She's kind of a pity pot.
Yeah. Okay.
And no
okay,
one's pitying her.
Jessica, you sound like you're in a really bad situation, and it's really great that you want to help me. But if you bring any of that near my people, they are gonna execute me. I need a chance to talk to them. Okay.
All right. I'll go
take
elsewhere.
It far away. Okay.
All right.
And don't. I'll find you as soon as they let me go.
Sounds good. I'm gonna have to try something bold then. The camera pans up into the skies, and it shows the shuttle being led, and she's looking at the walls of explosions, and she goes, and jerks the shuttle into the wall of explosions. And it just goes and blows the shit out of her ship. She spirals a little bit, maintains course, and flies away from the warhead chaser. She is not as fast as the two of you, though. So, Joshua, what is Teal going to do to this shuttle? And yes, the Interceptor does have an ion weapon, so does the TIE Fighter.
Alright, there's a second Interceptor, right? And I've got
they're a bit behind you. Everybody has ion blasters on TIE Fighters.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Then Teal is going to set the ion blasters to their auto fire mode, or the rapid fire mode.
Yeah, where it shoots from 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes in a circle, firing from all wings.
And he is going to bank a bit and then come at it at an angle. He is intentionally missing the shuttle, but he's trying to pepper enough stuff in a particular direction to guide her up and out of the atmosphere.
Okay, so here's what I need you to do. You're also trying to do it to look like you're actually trying to hit her, right?
Right, yeah, I'm trying to make it look good enough without actually hitting her.
First roll planetary piloting. Because you are flying in a planet with gravity, so this is like flying an airplane.
Okay.
And the difficulty is going to be 3.
No matter which one I do, so difficulty 3.
And the only reason why the difficulty is 3 is because you're having to pursue her through the flat cloud now. And if you don't get a high roll, it's going to damage you.
And I do have to say, we have to put 2 setbacks because of the noise.
Yep, I already got them in there.
Yep.
No gravity, okay.
Thank you.
And does anybody have the TIE Interceptor stats? I don't remember what its handling is. I think it's +3.
No, I don't.
I have them in a file on my computer, but I realize if I look, I'm going to be in trouble. So let's just say 3.
Okay.
It's either 3 for the interceptor and 2 for the fighter, or 4 for the interceptor and 3 for the fighter. So I can't remember which one it is.
I have TIE Fighter. So let me
What's
look.
TIE fighter?
I'm going to look real quick. Vehicles. Oh, I don't have it.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah. Hang on. I do have it. I know where it is. Because I made it for the one of the first episodes. I'm just being stupid. I really wish I bought those cards. That's what I need to do for Christmas. Buy myself those cards.
Quick reference cards.
All of them. I want every one of them. So that I can even plan encounters by just stacking them together and using a paperclip to clip them to my postcards. So when you guys choose yes or no, I've got 2 separate encounters all ready to go.
There we go.
Here it is.
I finally found where Windows 10 is hiding my Ogdudes, so I'm loading that.
There we go.
It is a 3, because I think the TIE Fighter is 2. That's what my notes say.
Okay, that sounds right then.
All right.
Yeah, handling 3, speed 6. Okay, here we go. Please. Please to be, do not screw me, dice.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Yep, I had nothing on my board. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's fantastic.
So,
Well, I've got 5 agility and I've spent a destiny point.
you can fly, no problem. Okay? But now I need you to roll a check of deceit. You are trying to play dumb, you know, like, you're trying to make it look authentic.
I was hoping to not
Against
do this deceit,
against professionally trained special ops pilots that are going to see your maneuvers and go, he's holding back. So that's what you're doing. You're trying to see if you're making it look like you're having problems. Maybe the flak blew you off course.
Yeah. Okay, deceit. Man, I should have saved the destiny point for that then. Alright, what difficulty for deception?
The difficulty is going to be 2, but I'm going to give you a boost because this is an intense battle.
Okay. Alright.
And the other reason why I'm doing this is because he's watching you. Ty is.
Yep.
He thinks you're being suspicious. And you succeed. He is not being suspicious, Ty. He is balls to the wall going after her and firing at her. And she was going to fly elsewhere on the planet, but the ion bolts are covering her. She spins, realizes her mobility's off, and if she doesn't lift the nose of the shuttle soon, she's going to be in trouble. So she lifts the nose of the shuttle and starts heading for the atmosphere.
Okay.
And what Teal's going to do then, since the flak was like just kind of getting in her way or whatever, he's going to be angling himself so that he's giving as close a chase as he thinks he can, basically. And then over the comms, he's going to call to the warhead chaser to stop with the flak fire. I'm on her tail.
And it's true, with your interceptor, you're a lot faster than she is. Ty, I need you to roll planetary piloting. Difficulty is going to be 3 because of the same situations with 2 setback.
Yep.
All right. The failure means that as you fly through the flak storm, and we're going to make this really simple, your TIE fighter has 3 hits. It takes 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So you get rocked a little bit, and you see this glass is like... because one of the shrapnel pieces bounced off the glass in front of the cockpit.
I'm just gonna try to hold onto the stick and keep pushing.
Yeah, you did good. The advantage is it did not throw you towards a mountain or anything like that. Your advantage is that you were able to hold true. All right. The shuttle is going to try something. She's going to try to outmaneuver the TIE Interceptor, but still go into space. She's going to loop around above the Warhead Chaser, so she's out of range of most of its weapons.
Okay.
She fails. She's can't make the turn away from your ion blast, so she is headed straight for space.
Okay. I'm going to, like, when she makes the turn as though she's going to try to duck back into the atmosphere, I am going to juke with her a little bit before. Basically, I'm trying to make it where it looks like she faked me out for a second, and then I have to turn back on her so she gets a little more distance when she goes into the atmosphere or exits the atmosphere.
Yeah, not a problem.
And who knows, she may have actually faked me out for a second, but that's beside the point.
Teal, as you're going through the atmosphere, the ship rocks, you're chasing after her, you go to perform your maneuver, and she bursts out. And you see, through the cockpit, a flash of light on the horizon. Another ship in orbit.
Okay.
Do you want to roll a perception verse 3?
Sure.
Okay, you try to scan the ship.
Perception versus difficulty 3, you said?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
You find out it's a YT-1300. What do you want to do with the Triumph?
I would like, you let me know if this is too much for the Triumph, but what I would like to do is have like 2 stray bolts from my ion blasts hit the ship in such a way that like it hurts shields and sublight engines, forcing her to either consider the fact that she may be caught or jump to light speed.
Okay, so you're ignoring the YT-1300 for the Triumph. You're only focusing on damaging her, not the other craft, right?
Right. Like once I realize there's a YT-1300, I want to get those last 2 bolts.
Yeah,
in
I
on
think
her to
that's fair.
and then I'm going to turn back towards atmosphere.
Yeah, you blast her a little bit, and she's able to jump to light speed. And the YT-1300 changes course and is on an intercept course with you. And at this point in time, TIE and the other ships start coming out of the atmosphere. And they see the ship.
Dead. We're in ties against the Falcon.
They see the ship coming straight for you.
All right. Well, I'm turned back towards atmosphere, and I'll zip past.
You guys see him coming towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the flight lead to fall in behind him, and for 2 in the interceptors to provide cover for us. So if the YT comes in and at us, they can attack it.
I like that. I like that. They make their move. All right, I need you guys to roll planetary piloting space if you're going to stay in space, piloting planetary if you're re-entering the atmosphere.
Difficulty?
3.
Damn, planetary again. Nope.
Okay. So Teal's making it through the atmosphere right back towards the Warhead Chaser, no problem. 2 of the TIE fighters break off and follow Teal. The rest are following you, TIE. You are flying towards the YT-1300, and before you could make a decision on what maneuver to make, you get in the way of the other TIE fighter, and he can't make his flanking attack like you wanted. The other one comes around by himself, and the quad lasers on top of the ship turn and just blow it out of the freaking orbit.
Yeah. Okay.
And it goes right past you.
I'm gonna try to turn around and go after it.
Yeah, no problem. You're on a pursuit course. You're faster than it. The other TIE fighters follow suit. TIE, what do you do? Keep heading towards Warhead Chaser?
So TIE and 3 of the 4 TIE fighters basically are engaging the YT.
Yeah, the TIE Interceptor blew up.
Well, then I'll loop back to help.
All right. So, TIE, you see that the other TIE Interceptor was not going away. It actually turned around immediately and started heading back. So he basically led the 1300 to you guys and then was like, oh, we're fighting. Okay. All the other TIE fighters start trying to pepper it. This is going to be for the group of them in general.
I really don't want to get shot by a YT-1300. I will die very easily.
Alright, so one of them's like, and it just kind of hits their shielding. The other one, those are the TIE fighters. So the YT-1300's banking, twisting, turning, spiraling, and they're trying to land hits, but it's just too fast. And then all of a sudden you realize that it's just been leading you on a chain, and it starts to pick up speed. And it starts hitting the same speed as an interceptor would.
I'm going to go over the comms to the Warhead Chaser. We've got a problem out here. Are the rest of the fighters about to launch?
No. It wasn't wise to send them all, you hear Skurb's voice.
Yeah, well, TIEs and a TIE fighter being chased by a YT-1300 that's going my speed. So send some more, and maybe y'all should head this way.
So the Warhead Chaser has something really nifty for when they're in the atmosphere. And they're scramble craft, right? So Skurb's like, all right, and he starts telling them to change course, and then one of them turns around and goes, sir, we should use the scramble mode and prepare for exit out of the atmosphere. Skurb's like, well, sure, yeah, not knowing what it is, just waves his hand, go for it. And they nod at each other. Somebody goes over to the console and starts hitting buttons. And the bridge is... dome comes out and goes... and locks the bridge inside the dome. So instead of it being a little tower above the rest of the ship, it's kind of sealed now. And underneath, 2 of these spheres that are at the bottom start opening. And a little iris is seen. And the iris is open. And then you just see fuel go... out the bottom of the Warhead Chaser. And it's exactly what the resistance used on you guys when it pulled itself out of the ground. You're starting to realize that's exactly what that feature is. And it breaches the atmosphere, taking a billow of clouds with it. And it pops up in front of the YT-1300, which immediately banks to the side, does a spiral, and then punches out into hyperspace. And the TIE fighters are left to go right around the Warhead Chaser.
Yeah.
At which point, Teal comms over the comms to Skurb and TIE, remind me never to get in the seat of one of these things again.
Yeah, I second
Maru.
that.
You hear something to the outside of your hut.
Is it? You said it was outside my hut.
Yeah.
I'm next to a window. Can I see anything? Because I've been watching these crazy fuckers fly.
Yes. You see a bridge is being pulled up, connecting your hut back to the other trees. And on the other side of the bridge is a pulley system that the Wookiees are using. It's the Tribunal Council. They've decided that they want to try you.
I start putting on the my outfit,
Your
my
uniform.
uniform. Thank you.
And then what you
works
do
out.
see, though, is as you're putting your uniform on, you look up. There's a huge explosion in the sky, and you see the Warhead Chaser go and take a huge pillar of clouds. So huge, and the ionic storm is so strong that lightning forms on the insides of these clouds. And as the lightning starts and the clouds start to funnel, you start to get really dark around the area that they blasted through. And then as soon as it came, it went away. And then that's when you hear the Tribunal cry.
So the Warhead Chaser's gone.
Yeah. They point up at the sky and they're like, "Oh, the Empire brings a storm! Try him! Try him!" And a lot of the Wookiees are like, "Try him! Try him!"
Bye-bye, Maru.
There's a knock.
I walk to the door, fully dressed, and I go, "Yes."
It's Sasha. Open the door.
I open the door. "Hello, Sasha."
As you may know, Trandoshans are great climbers. Better than you Wookiees. But I like you. I think you're in the same situation I'm in. Come. She motions outside the door.
I step outside and I go, "The Tribunal's coming. What
You
what do
step
you
outside and you see a crate. Help me bring this inside. It's from your room.
want?" Okay. I carry it inside.
My people and I were at the lake, cleaning the lake up and resetting the defensive net when a second escape pod landed in the lake. So we retrieved it and we found the crate. Unfortunately, the Wookiees beat us and took the crate and analyzed it, found your Imperial markings. But they put everything in the crate and left it in a straw hut. So we snuck out that first night you were here. We restole it. Put it on. There's not much time.
What? No. I'm supposed to stand trial, and I'm not
Your
going to...
people need to learn to trust you. Not let your arrogance blind them into destruction. The Trandoshans will be back to destroy everything. You have sent a virus through their people that is sterilizing them. And unless your tribe does something about it, we are all doomed. Their departure is not a retreat. There are 17 major fleets in the galaxy. 17 planets under Trandoshan control. They're going to get help.
So what do you want me to do when I put this on? What am I supposed to just kill somebody?
No, idiot. The Trandoshans and I, we escape. We leave the city freely. There's a way out of the security net.
No. I can't. This is the first time that I've seen my people, and...
My people risked their lives stealing this. You owe us a
ask
life
me.
debt. Oh.
Uh-oh.
We are saving your life. You owe us a life debt. Regardless of your opinion.
Maru roars indiscriminately loud and just punches the wall.
And you hear
just
the echo of your voice hit the trees, and they're like, "He's getting ready for us. Lower your weapons."
Ah, Maru puts on the gear and he's like, stupid. And he says through his helmet, what now?
Well, it seems you and I are going to be partners for a lot of years. So I suggest we trust each other. Come on. Come on. We're going to save your people. She kind of gives you a reassuring pat.
I very begrudgingly follow.
And she grabs the rope that's standing on the pillar that her and the Trandoshans have hidden among the vines, pulls on it, and then goes... And like almost... The shrubbery almost completely conceals her because of her scales.
I look back at my house.
They kick the door down. You hear them running inside.
And I go up the rope. God damn it.
You reach the top.
Yeah.
You realize there is no up. She's leading you down the tree.
Oh.
To the bottom.
Oh. That's not better.
Nope.
And I look down at her and I go, just a quick recap. Are you mentally stable?
Yes.
See, I thought that too, you know, when
I
I
was
got out of
patient
prison.
0. I was the first wife to give birth to a sterile egg. I'm the most hated female in all of Trandoshan history.
Yeah, well, it looks like I'm going to be the most hated Wookiee in a while.
You aren't already? I can't think of a Wookiee they hate more.
Thanks. Thanks
That's
for that.
why I saved you. Welcome. So she leads you down and there's a group of Trandoshans there.
Hi,
They're like-
everybody.
The other outcasts are waiting for you at the camp.
Okay.
Come.
Then, he follows.
She goes, wait. I know how these life debts work. Promise me you'll help my people. She looks up at you with a serious tone.
Maru bares his teeth under his helmet. He takes his helmet off. He kneels down and he sticks his spear in the ground. And he goes, on my life, I will help you help your people.
She kneels down. Good. Trandoshans are honorable too. She stands up. I free you from your debt. And with a smooth move, she pulls out the hunting knife, zigs it like this, and cuts 3 of her arteries. One on the neck, one in the ribs, and one down at the hip. And she falls before you and bleeds out. The others behind you hiss. She gave her life for a Wookiee. That means we have to trust him. Get up, Wookiee. We need to leave now.
I get up and I move. I'm like, why?
She doesn't believe in slavery, you fool, and that's what your stupid life debts are.
But, okay.
It's up to your honor, your Wookiee word. They all spit to keep yours and help us.
Okay. And Maru just kind of is going along with them and like, I didn't really know her. I'm confused by what's happening.
You must meet the outcasts.
Okay, yeah, that's what she said. Originally.
They lead you into the jungle, past all the Wookiee traps. They actually have like strings holding the strings to the Wookiee traps down so that you guys can navigate this part of the jungle safely. And more Trandoshans join you, and then a few Wookiees come out and join you. And they're walking alongside of you, and they're armed.
I look at the Wookiees and the Trandoshans together in this environment, and I'm like, what the fuck happened while I was gone?
You also notice that they're wearing bandanas on their arms that are the same colors.
What color?
It's like a red and green camo print. And it's all the same. They're all wearing the same armbands.
I look over to the Wookiees and I go, "Are you the outcasts?"
They're like, "Yes, brother."
What am I doing here? How did you know about me?
We're taking you to the Oracle. It hits you. The Oracle, the Kashyyykian myth, the one that has protected the Wookiees since the enslavement of the Clone Wars. Always been there to give aid. In some hunts, when defeat was guaranteed, the Oracle's spirit came out and slayed the beast so that the Wookiees would survive. When the Imperial slavers became too strict, she helped free the most deserving Wookiees. The Oracle is a blessing. The Oracle is something that the Kashyykians revere to, not as a god, but more as a prophet.
I'm kind of taken aback that I was important enough for this person to do anything involving me. And I go, I immediately drop all confusion and pretense of not understanding what I'm supposed to be doing, and I just go, take me to her now.
It's not a her.
Him?
We were surprised as well. Yes. His name, and you will want to write this down, everybody.
Going to my notes section. And this is the Oracle of the Wookiees, not the Trandoshans, right?
Yes. But the Trandoshans believe in it too, apparently.
Which is weird. Because
They
you
say,
wouldn't think that they would believe in some of the things.
His name is Pael. And Kashyyyk was his charge. And that is where we are going to end this part of the episode. And we will be back in just a bit for the next part. Thank you very much for joining me, players. We'll continue this exciting campaign back with Ty and Teal when we get back. Bye-bye.